What's going on, Phoenicians? And whoa, Jesus! Welcome back to Thirsty Thursdays. It's been a while, hasn't it? Boy, that was wild. It's been a while, hasn't it? Welcome back to Thirsty Thursdays. If you're new to the channel, this is my beer series that I do on Thursdays, where I review beer. If you didn't get that point already. Anyway, I have a beer from New Zealand called the Superconductor IPA. Which exploded in my hands. That's not the only thing that explodes in my hands. Cringy joke. Anyway, I went on this binge of buying beers from random countries, and I just found this one, New Zealand beer. They were selling a bunch of them at the Tokyo department store inside Shibuya Station. I think my beer glass is finally cracking on me. God damn. I don't know much about this beer. It's from 8 Wire Brewing Company from New Zealand, obviously. I guess this is one of New Zealand's premier craft breweries, because I see them a lot whenever I go to craft beer events, but I've had like 1 or 2 of their beers, but like never really reviewed them fully. So let's try this one out here. Got my trusty Brewdog glass. This is a double IPA, which means it's pretty much twice as hoppy as it usually is an IPA would be. So this thing heads up pretty quickly, as you can see here. Has a very biting aroma to it, typical for IPAs. Not bad at all, actually. I mean, it feels like it would be a very easy drinking double IPA, which, it's not really typical for double IPAs. They're usually very strong. It doesn't have a alcohol percentage on the bottle, does it? It's 8% according to this label here. So let's try it out. It's a very gold color. It's carbonating pretty well, but some of the double IPAs I've had in the past were very dark, almost an amber color, but this is a pretty standard gold color to it. It smells really good, so let's give it a try. Alright, Phoenicians. Cheers to my exploding beer bottle. That's pretty good. For a double IPA, it's really, really smooth. I like it a lot. It has a nice, good bite to it. It finishes well. It doesn't feel like a double IPA, but it's a good beer. I do enjoy it. The Kiwis make some really good beer. I'll tell you what. Again, something maybe Hiko Simon should try out, right? There's another beer I've had by a New Zealand brewery. It's called Gunamata Brewery, and it was the Yeasty Boys Digital Pale Ale. That was a good one too. I recommend that. So you can probably find those. I mean, I got these at the Tokyo department store in Shibuya, so they have a nice selection of craft beer. On my phone, what I have is this app called Untapped. If you guys are unfamiliar with Untapped, you might see that link in the description down below. I mean, I leave it in every video. It's a social network for beer, and I highly recommend you guys download it and friend me on Untapped, because we can talk beer, we can discuss beer, I can see what you guys typically drink, and you guys can see what I typically drink. I don't drink as much as I used to anymore because I'm trying to watch my weight, but this is a good app for tracking the type of beer. So this is called a Superconductor. So it's 8.88%. It's a double IPA IBU, which is the bitterness unit, of 90. So typically, if you see an IBU of over 60, it's kind of bitter. So if you're new to new beer drinker, you wouldn't like this beer, but I love it. It's great. So what you do is I took a picture before I started this film. So take a picture, you give it a rating. I'm gonna give this rating 4.75 out of 5. I mean, I like it. It's a great beer. If I find it again, I'll buy it again, right? That is delicious. Confirm check-in. All right. So if you guys want to see more beer videos, or if you have a beer that you recommend for me, especially if you're in Japan, let me know which beer you want me to drink down in the description or in the comments below. I'll try and find it. If I can't find it, let me know where I can find it. And I will review it for the next Thirsty Thursdays. I'm just going to do these whenever I feel like them. I said once a month, but I have a lot of beer in the fridge that I got to drink. And I don't like drinking alone, so if I don't bring those with me to events or parties, I'll just drink them for this. I will abate my loneliness by drinking with whoever watches these YouTube videos, however 100 of you do. But thank you guys so much for leaving a like, and thank you guys for your support, and I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy, Phoenicians. Cheers. Tastes better out of a glass, actually. Get it out of a glass. Anyway, here's more beer videos.